Oh, where's me face? Hang on, I pressed all the buttons again, guys. There we go. Hello! Hello and welcome to another Truly Bedrock live stream video thingy-mabobby with me for... Oh, sticky keys, go away. With me, Foxy No-Tail, here on the Truly Bedrock survival world. Before we start anything, let's just go through the chat quick. We've got... Who we got here? We've got Knights, Wraith, Boxy, Lofty, Blue. We've got Lawful Meteor. We've got Dean. Oh, man. Lots of talking. Kimbrel, Afghan, Scorch, Aces and Delights. That awesome KK. What else? We've got Diver Cat there. And Streamlabs, of course. And Elven Dragon and Ash and Clumsy Player are all here in the old live stream. And we've got Prowl, TNC Slack and Jesse online as well. And we're starting here in Silent Whispers Laboratory. Hang on a minute. Silent Whispers Laboratory. Can you hear my music? It seems really quiet. Can you hear it? I can't hear it. Can you hear it? If I turn... yeah, music is good, people are saying. Okay. So yeah, we're in Silent Whispers Underground Laboratory. Or are we? Or are we? Let's have a look. Huh. Well, this is weird. This almost looks like Silent Whispers Laboratory, but it's not quite. And the button doesn't do anything. And hang on a minute. The water streams, they don't go anywhere. Huh. Where could we be? Where could we be? Well, if you've watched my episode 100, you will know exactly where we are. We are, of course... down below, bing, got a message. Down below my secret, no, my not so secret base. We have the secret base, so there you go. There you go, and we've just been raided by TNC with a party of 12. Welcome, raiders. Hope you're okay. How was TNC's stream? Hope it was going all right. And we've also got Eat from the awesome KK requesting I eat. I'm full, mate. I don't need to eat. And Adash has followed 2 minutes ago as well, so thank you very much for the follow. How's everyone doing? We all good? Yeah? All good. Silver B's got hands up. Rotten Trail's got hands up. Diver Cat's got hands up. The secret underground bases, Dean. Exactly. Well, who was there for my episode 100 premiere? I was there. Was anyone else there? I know Lofty was. It was good, wasn't it? It was good. Right, Dr. Brian Field says, everything's wonderful. Absolutely nothing is wrong right now, lol. Good. Well, I'm glad I could take your mind off real life for a few minutes. Today, we are going to be doing the usual, fixing up our world, ready for Season 2 to start on the 1st of April. No one seems to believe me when I say that, but I'm pretty sure that's the thing. I mean, some of the other, like, Truly Bedrock people are like, nah, that's not when we're doing it. I'm pretty sure it is. So, yeah, we need to work on more areas. But when I say finishing projects, oh, hang on, I've left some scaffolding over there, so let's get rid of those for a start. Yeah, I don't actually want to finish a project. I actually want to start one, believe it or not, but it's technically part of the entire base project, which is going to be a warehouse. I really want to add a warehouse to this build over here where these dark oak trees are. You see we've got this nice flat bit here. I thought a nice big warehouse would be good, really good there. So that's what I want to do today. I have no idea on the design or the plan for it. All I know is I want it to be quite big. So we'll start working on that and see if anything else crops up. The other thing we need to do, and we probably ought to get it out of the way really, if we've got enough time to do it. Why are you face palming me, Cube? I don't do anything wrong. What do you face palm me for? Started watching, but stopped watching it to watch this. No, go back and watch it. It's more important than this. Start on the 2nd of April, then everyone believed it. So, okay. Are you going to kill them Illager captains already, says Dean? Yeah, maybe. I didn't know what it did, lol, says TNC. It's basically, if I do something silly, everybody presses that, and if a couple of people press it, and I agree with it was a facepalm moment, then I basically press a facepalm button, and that thing in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen increases the number. Right, anyway, yeah, we dug a big hole here. It turns out we're not actually going to have time to build a big nether hub thing, although we did start that thing over there with Zloy a while ago. So really what we need to do is just extend this tunnel down to Slack's bit, and then that's going to be that done. So I think we should probably start on that if we've got enough materials to do it, and then we'll worry about the other bits later on. We've got quite a lot of materials here. These are actually Zloy's. Zloy left these here. But if we've got some cobblestone, we can start laying down some undergroundy bits. Not underground, but like the below the tunnel stuff, which I think would be quite good. This has been my favourite morning. Lots of Foxy No-Tail, says Afghan. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoy having lots of Foxy No-Tail to watch. Because I enjoy creating the content, so that's definitely good. And I just need to get a block lower. There we go. I need to actually build this path along there, which is going to be really awkward. Thanks, mate. So let's do it on a live stream. Let's do it together, guys. Let's do it together. And we got a follow from Careless. Thank you very much for following. What was you up to in your stream then, Cuban? Did you get up to anything interesting? Was it just a, just a run-of-the-mill, getting some jobs done? Sort of, those sort of jobs that you don't really put in a video type thing? What's it called? Remedial tasks, that sort of thing. Or did you get up to anything exciting? Did you play some mini games? Did you go ride some piggies? What have you been up to? Run of the mill. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Why not? Got to get it. You've got to get those jobs done. So why not do it with your friends, eh? Why not do it with everybody watching and taking the mickey out of you like they do on my streams? Pretty much what my streams are. It's just opportunities for people that like watching my videos to take the mickey out of me, which is, could be worse. Could be worse. Hey Foxy, how do you change the colour of text on the sign? Okay. So if you're playing Windows 10 with a key, or if you've got an Xbox with a keyboard plugged in, basically if you press Alt and then 0, 1, 6 and 7, well, I don't think you need to hold Alt, I can't remember. Basically you get like a symbol, which looks a little bit like an S. And then there's a whole bunch of letters and numbers you can put after that to get different formats. If you go onto the Minecraft wiki and type in Bedrock sign or colour formatting codes, it gives you a list. And you can do bold text and line through text and colourful text and all that sort of stuff. Alt 0167, not Alt 123, that awesome KK. I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about. We're all supporting, said Dean. You're very supportive, Dean. You was pretty much the last man standing on my Duckshot June 2 stream the other night, although it was quite late and it wasn't the most exciting stream ever because I'd pretty much run out of energy at that point. So we need to take those streams up a gear, really, get a little bit more energy going on those. I was thinking about turning the game music off and just putting some like decent music on in the background because it does get a little bit samey, although I do like the retro music from that game. But I think we need to change it up a bit. What do you think? Lol Foxy, you tease us also. I do indeed, Lofty. Yeah, and I do enjoy teasing you all. So, I'm a bit of a hypocrite. But then I enjoy it when you guys tease me as well, as long as you do it in a nice way. If you're just like blatantly being horrible, then that's not very nice. But I like the back and forth. So, it's all good. So don't worry, mate. Someone is another stream said you do for first for the colour, but I've never tried it. Yeah, it's pretty much that, yeah. Dean says, nah, keep the game music. Once Command & Conquer comes out, it will pick up. Yeah, I think so. Well, I think before that comes out, we'll have the new Final Fantasy VII remake, so we'll be doing that for sure when that comes out. So that'll spruce things up a little bit, won't it? But I really want to get that June 2 playthrough done, because I'm actually really enjoying playing that. Job. Oh, dear. I smash it to bits, mate. Put it back quick. Right, so we've lowered the floor. That was a bit of a pointless task, but we need to do it in order to basically... Oh, we need to do it 5 wide, don't we? We're basically just going to continue that tunnel along, but we're going to try and avoid my Halloween thing, because I don't really want to knock that down. I might put some windows in the side so we can see that stuff over there, but I might just get rid of all that, Maybe not. I'll leave it for now. We might end up doing something with it at some point. Should all go wrong and my plans to go to Season 2 on the 1st of April fell through, you never know, we might end up with more time to actually work on these sorts of things. But I doubt it. Now, do I dare? Whoa. Whoa. Well, there we go. We got it. Yeah. Nice. Easy. I've got skills. It's almost 1 AM, but I still love your silly personality. Well, it's not almost 1 AM for me. But, yeah, I appreciate time zones are different for everybody, so yeah, it probably is for you, if that's what you're saying. I don't think you're lying. For me, it's 7:10 at night. So it's not late or anything. It's like a good time of day, really. It's all right. It's not a bad time to be doing a live stream. Actually, do you know what? We don't. Most of this is carpet, so we don't actually need concrete. We could have. we could have left. Could have left most of the cobblestone there. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing it this way now. Whoa! And then he walks straight down there then, because I'm very smart. I need more cobble. It's 2 PM here, says Knights Wraith. No way. I don't believe you. I believe that awesome KK, but I don't believe you. Can't be more than 2 different time zones. I'm from India, so the other side of the world. Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of how it works. Further away you get from where I am, which is 0-0, because I'm, you know, winning with all that, mate. The further, you know, the more distance, the different the words, the more different the time gets. I don't know. As Slack Lizard would say, words are difficult. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? What am I doing, guys? I've got a shulker box there. Why don't I just take the shulker box with me? That would make a lot more sense. And while I'm in here, I might as well get the concrete ones as well. Is that all my concrete ones? I think so. But we're going to need some carpet as well for the carpety bits. We're also going to need some rail. I don't think I've got any rail. Maybe I've got rail. Find out. Found out a little bit later on. I've got... No. I thought I might have some sticks in there. I haven't. Back to the nether. Lofty says, it's 7:11 PM for me also. Yeah, because you live in the same country as me. Although some countries have more than one time zone. Crazy. Thank you for the follow, Wicked Desi. I appreciate it. How you doing? You enjoying the live stream? Always nice to see new faces and new followers. We are now currently rocking 1,125 followers. That's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. Pretty happy with it. Could always be more, though. If you haven't already followed and you're enjoying this content and you want to see more stuff like this, then hit that follow button. Don't hang about. Get it done. Why not? You know, it could be the best thing you've ever done. Or it could be the worst thing you've ever done. I'm not going to say either way, but I would click it. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, I'm not promoting my own channel or anything, but if it was me, I would definitely click it, mate. I'd click that follow button, and I would be really happy every time my phone went bing. Foxy Nose Tails live streaming again, mate. Mine doesn't actually do that. I've followed quite a lot of people, obviously, because a lot of my friends tend to do lots of streaming. Oh, I haven't got any white concrete. Oh no! So I got 61 pieces of white concrete. That's a disaster. There's some in here, but that's technically Zlotys, but we'll steal it. Yeah, so I never get notifications when anyone goes live. Does anyone else get notifications? I probably turn them off at some point. I can't remember. But yeah, it's weird. Right, we're going to have to go at least that far. I'm not going to bother doing the nether tunnel all the way down to the Guardian farm and stuff yet. I may do that at some point, but not right now. It'd be funny if I lived next door to you, said Lofty. I think it'd be scary. That awesome KK says, I'm scared to put shulker boxes down with the crashes going on. It seems to happen on the VIP server a lot more than any of the other worlds I play on. So it's got to be something you guys are doing in the game, or something you've done to the world, because it just doesn't happen on other worlds. So I don't know what you've done to it, mate, but you've busted it. You've gone and broke it, haven't you? Been pressing buttons again. I think I get a notification for a person named Foxy No-Tail, but not you, says that awesome KK. Yeah, fair dues. Wicked Desi says, I'm good, watching your stream while I'm building on my Minecraft realm. That's cool. What are you building? Are you building anything good? Give me some building tips and ideas. I'm going to be building a warehouse, hopefully starting that off in today's stream if we get this done quick enough. And I need some ideas. I kind of got an idea for what I want to do with it. Like a big stony floor and quite a high, like you know those, like, they've got high but low sides. I know, not like a barn, but more square, but with quite a shallow peaked roof and a really big door. You know what I mean? The sort of barns they keep like combine harvesters and stuff in. Slightly more modern barn than what you would generally tend to get these days. Back in the old days. Lol TNC the same. Your friends Do live streams. When does Big Chicken stream? I'd watch that. Well, well, we could get him streaming on my alternative channel. That would be quite funny, actually. We could get him streaming on the old Duckshot channel. Get Big Chicken live stream. Seems though he's kicking his heels these days. Not really got a great deal to do. We could do that, I bet. I just started my realm, so right now I'm building an underground railroad. Okay, cool. Nice. Hello, Mitz, by the way. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Lol, your red beacon will flash constantly like it did on the friend services, Lofty. It would if you lived next door to me. It would always be going off. If you don't know what we're talking about, let me put my other skin on. That light that's on the top of my head, when I wear that, when Lofty's near, that light starts flashing. It's really weird. Speaking of skins, Mitz, would you like to repeat what you told me earlier, that your findings about skins? Because I think Mitz may have uncovered a secret to one of the bugs on Bedrock Edition. Mitz says, hey, I'm good, thanks. Lurking wild dinner, etc. Lurking wild dinner. Nice. Eat, says that awesome KK. That's a good idea. I will eat. Hey, I was just adding the butter to the mixing bowl and accidentally dropped in the butter stick wrapping. Oops. Nice, Ray. That's a face palm moment if ever I heard one. Oh yes, skin, says Mitz. Rolls eyes. 3 rows glass, then 3 rows roof blocks, says Aces and Delights. Pardon? Are you referring to what I'm doing now? Data's just done a face palm. I'm not face palming. I ain't done anything wrong. Don't start with me and your face palms. I've been really good today. Data says, oh, come on now. I've got to choose between you and the new video and the stream. If you haven't watched episode 100 yet, go and watch it now. Well, actually, do you know what? I quite like it when people watch my live streams, and that video is not going to go anywhere. So, but people probably talk about it in this live stream. So, if you haven't watched it, yeah, don't feel bad disappearing from this. You can always get this back on the second channel or on the VOD on Twitch. So, you know, you're not going to miss anything. Let's put it that way. Oh, for the warehouse. Oh, I see what you mean. I wasn't imagining it having any glass in. Oh, maybe glass for the roof. Yeah, like skylights and things. That might make sense. This is all Lloyd's stuff. He left it here. Let's have a look. Let's have a rummage through his stuff. I put it safe for him. He's never used it. Has he got any purple concrete? That's the question, though. No. He's got pink. Lots of pink. Yay, purple. Thanks, Lloyd. I did tell him about it. I told him about it ages ago, and I said, oh, it's all there behind the thing. It's like, oh, thanks. He's obviously not bothered to come and pick it up. Fair dues. But if he don't want it, I'm going to use it. Yes, the roof, says Aces and Delights. Well, there you go then. We're on the same wavelength. I understand what you're saying. By the time I got round to doing that, I'll have forgotten all about what you've just said, though. So please do remind me when we get to that bit, and I will take your ideas on board. Mitt says, well, basically, if you have a custom skin, i.e. one of these, that's not a store one, it seems to crash your world. I've tested! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Marketplace skins are fine. Yay, Bedrock. So basically what Mitz is saying is if you wear one of the marketplace skins, you're less likely to encounter crashes than you are if you're wearing a custom skin. Now, I haven't confirmed that myself, and the developers haven't confirmed that, but that is Mitz is tested, and I trust Mitz with yeah, more than I trust most people, to be fair. So yeah, I would take her word on that one and definitely check it out. If you haven't got a Minecraft store bought skin, then you can get them for free, but you just can't customize them as much if you get a free one. So yeah, there's not many customizable options in the free bits, but you can at least try it out and see if it helps. I would if I were you. So they fix a bunch of stuff and then tell us we don't get an update until the next one, says Data. You'll have to explain that in slightly better English for my bad reading skills. The purple concrete is free for keeping his stuff safe, says Brian. Yeah, good idea. Can you give me some tips for getting successful by doing live streams? Says the old KK. Well, I've not become successful from doing live streams, so I can't really. I don't think I'd probably be the right person to give you tips. All I would say is try hard to make your content enjoyable and flow. Plan what you're going to do. This is a really bad example because I totally haven't planned what I'm going to do today. But yeah, plan what you're going to do so you're not just walking around going Make it interesting, engage with the chat and all of the stuff around it as well, like your graphics and the noises and the follower stuff and everything like that. Make sure that it all is on brand so people recognize when it's one of your streams. Put effort into it. Don't just think, oh, I'll make the effort when I get big, because you won't get big. And this is basically what I did for my YouTube channel. Was I thought, right, I'm going to start off to the best of my ability, not get better if it works out. So that's the attitude I take to everything. If I can put my best in, it's going to get the best result. If I just do a half-assed attempt and don't really, it's not really going to go very far. Does that make sense? So just try really hard, and don't expect results quickly. You might see other people and streamers just making it overnight. That generally doesn't happen for most people. Most people, it's a long slog to get numbers and to get recognized, unless you get really lucky and catch a break with somebody else that's a big streamer that passes your name along. If you just start streaming and you don't have an audience or anybody to already advertise to, it's going to take a long time. So be prepared to take a long time, okay? And a lot of people get burnt out really quickly because they think they're going to just explode overnight because they're doing the same content as Ninja or someone like that, and that's not how it works in reality. Knights Ray says, is it possible to get skins you've created onto Minecraft Xbox? Not easily, I don't think. They basically locked it out because they don't like you putting custom files on the Xbox, apparently. They've now said there won't be an update 1.15 and they're jumping straight to 1.16 apparently. Yep, I've actually made a video on that today. I haven't edited it yet, but I've made a beta edition video. I've actually been playing in the beta today, and there's a lot of stuff that needs working on. They've added a lot in very, very quickly, which is good. But yeah, there's a lot of problems with the new Nether stuff. Let's put it that way. So hopefully they're not going to be planning on releasing it anytime soon. I've also seen that they're planning on delaying Minecraft Dungeons. That was due to release in April, and that's getting delayed now. So as much as nobody's going to be happy about it, I really hope they delay 1.16 because of all this virus stuff. Basically, if the Mojang devs can't be fully functioning at work, if they're having to isolate or if they're having to work from home, they're not going to do as good a job as if they're working in the office. So we'd just end up with another bad update if they release it soon. So I hope they put the brakes on and say, yeah, let's do as much as we can with what we've got and then work on it better once time moves on a bit. You know what I mean? Oh, Shep's here. Oh, no. I'm only kidding, Shep. It's a joke. Block lag fix 1.15 being moved to 1.16 in the Nether update. Yeah, and like the extra iron from the iron farms and stuff like that, and the despawning mechanics as well. That's all going into 1.16. My texture packs keep crashing mine, says Aces and Delights. Don't use them then. That was okay. Dad says, Dr. Brian Fields, aren't they jumping straight to it? It's not happening for another few months. Yes, it's going to take a while before the update comes out, I would guess. Now Prowl seems to think, and Prowl is uncannily lucky. I don't know how he does it, but the sun seems to shine on Prowl whenever he does stuff. So yeah, the Prowl seems to think it's going to drop in April. I think that there's absolutely no chance. It's way too soon. I think it's going to be... I think they'd have been aiming for June. I think now, with everything that's going on, it's more likely to be like September time, because I think they're going to have a good, at least month's worth of disruption from this, if not 2 months. And now, because Obviously, they were going to do Minecon before, so they would have wanted a good 2 or 3 months gap before Minecon so that they could start hyping up the next update and, you know, giving people plenty of time with this one. But now Minecon's not happening. They've got no specific time schedule that they've got to announce the next update, so they've got more time more flexibility and more time at that end. So we'll see what happens, but you know, I would say don't expect anything till at least June, personally. We've got words going on, and I haven't read them. Hang on, peeps. Wait a minute. Shep's fleeing from Jesse's stream, says Elven Dragon. They were bullying me, so I came here. Ah, Shep, says Mitz. Do we need the update now with all the folks quarantined? Yeah, absolutely. We need new fresh stuff to keep us entertained while it's there. But we don't want a half-done update that's going to make the game worse. We need it to be working well because there's going to be more people playing it. The virus isn't worse than the flu, says Knight's Wraith. You are a moron. It absolutely is. It is the flu has a 0.1% mortality rate, which basically means it will kill 1 in 1,000 people that have it. This virus has a 1% mortality rate of normal people and a much higher one the older you get. So there's the amount of people that actually get it, and considering how contagious it is, at least 10 times more people die from that than they do from flu. So it is really serious. And if you're one of these people that's brushing it off saying, oh, it's not serious, then you need to really, really reevaluate the situation. And media is responsible for a lot of the fearing of it, but you've got to be careful because it is a big thing. And there's lots and lots of people, more and more people getting it. Both my kids are now in quarantine because people in their family have got it, so I can't see my kids for at least a couple of weeks now until people in their family stop showing signs and symptoms. Now, they've not been tested yet because you can't even go and get the test until you've had it for over a week. So, don't know if they've got it or it's just another virus or something. But yeah, it's rife. It's everywhere. Idris Elba, the famous actor, he's been tested positive for it, and he hasn't shown any signs of any symptoms. So, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there, and it doesn't mean it's not affecting people around you. And if you give it to, if you don't take it seriously and you catch it, even if you might not show any symptoms, or even, it doesn't affect you too much. Let's say you go and see your grandma or your grandparents or something like that and you pass it on to them. How bad are you going to feel when they die from it because you went to see them and you didn't take precautions, you didn't wash your hands properly or whatever? Just don't. It's not worth the risk, is it? Not worth the risk. For the little bit of extra hand washing and just social distancing, it's really not worth the risk of putting it off as, oh, it's not important. Okay? So there. And we got another follow from Mr. Talons, and that person's also saying eat. There you go, I'll eat. No, it's right. There's a lot of people die from the flu. We just don't talk about it in the media. The only scary thing about the virus is that it's unknown. Wrong. Yeah, my brother has a compromised immune system too. He could die if he got the flu, but we've also had the flu in the house. Yeah, but the flu's not as contagious. It's nowhere near as contagious. The scary thing is being unprepared, says Data. Yeah. Moo says, well, yes, but also the current fatality rate for coronavirus is much higher. Agreed. Man. I'm wondering if they are hoping for, hey, we fixed a bunch of your bugs you were all complaining about, parity, and look at the shiny new blocks to distract from the new bugs, says Elwood Dragon. Well, their idea of parity, I've been through that today. I wouldn't call it parity, let's put it that way. It's certainly closer to Java Edition, but the parity means the same, and it's certainly not the same. It's getting there, but there's a lot of work to be done before it's parity. Mitt says, serious for the elderly and chronic illness sufferers. Yeah, and people like me that don't have a spleen, compromised immune system. If I got it, I'd be really suffering with it because I can't fight back on my own. Well, my body's got a much less chance of fighting back on my own. B Silver B says, my 89-year-old aunt is recovering from it. She was confirmed. Well, there you go. That's amazing that she's recovering from it. That's absolutely fantastic. Afghan says, oh, wait, so you can't see your kids because of it? No, because they don't live with me, and they are now quarantined because in the UK they've passed well, it's not a law, but they basically passed what's it called? They passed a thing yesterday to say if you've got a cough or signs of a fever, then you need to self-isolate for, or anyone in the family has, you need to self-isolate for 2 weeks until you've no longer until you've not been showing the signs for like 7 days or something like that. So, and they've also said anyone over the age of 60 needs to do that, well, for up to 3 months, and anyone with compromised immune system or underlying health issues needs to do that. So technically I should be quarantined as well, but I'm just being super careful at the minute. I mean, that the advantage of being quite antisocial in the first place is that it's not really going to affect me too much, other than like not being able to see my kids for a couple of weeks. But hopefully, you know, once they've come out the other side of it in a couple of weeks' time, we can go back to normal, seeing my kids, which would be nice. Nice one says, all right, I'm not looking for a fight. I'm just going off the information I have. Well, get more relevant and up-to-date information. Brian says, speed, ease of transmission of this virus is worse. Literally no one has built any sort of immunity to this virus, so everyone is susceptible. Additionally, the symptoms of the flu are not the same as symptoms of COVID-19. It's disappeared. As the virus can cause severe respiratory disorders. Absolutely. Yep. Data, as a pizza driver with a compromised immune system, I hate my job right now. Well, you know, you've got to make a decision. What's more important, your wage packet or your health? And, you know, I know it's difficult. It's really hard if you've got no money coming in, but have you got people around you that can help and support you? Because I would say if you've got a compromised immune system, genuinely, then, well, you're either going to have to take massive amounts of care while you're doing your delivery stuff, as in, like, just not handling the same stuff as other people, washing your hands every time you touch anything, not going anywhere near people when you're dropping stuff off, like putting it on the doorstep and keeping your distance maybe. I mean, how are you going to handle the money and the cash and the change on the doorstep? I don't know. But you're going to have to, or maybe wear gloves at that point, disposable gloves, or just don't do it, you know. I've been staying indoors, says Lofty. Dean says, no, I seriously rather have the flu right now. My house is on lockdown and confined to my room, so don't give it to my family. Yeah. And me, says Mitz. So this is like a proper brain stream. I think prefer being bullied, says Shep. I just think it's important to get that information out there. If there's a lot of naysayers, there's a lot of people out there spreading fake news, particularly on social media and networks, making out it's not as bad as it is. There's even people, like these crazy people that are like, oh, it's not even real, it's a conspiracy. And you're like, oh, come on, you know, don't be that guy. Just, even if you think that, just take care anyway. So... Mitt says, I'm really worried for my dad with his health, and I have health issues, so it's really worrying. Yeah, it is really worrying at the minute. It is. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that you're really worried, and worried for your dad. Just do your best to keep on top of, yeah, keep away, I guess, from people for as long as you can. And yeah, I don't know. There's no easy thing to say about it, is there? Just do your best. That's all anyone can do. If I just made nuggets, I don't want nuggets. I want rails, mate. Thank you. It says, I had a delivery today and they've been told to take photos of our hands taking the package. Take photos of your hands? It's a bit weird. I would, if they deliver anything here, I'm just going to say leave it on the doorstep. And I'll get it off the gun if they want a signature. The thing is, this day and age, everything's touchscreen devices as well. Like everywhere you go, even if you just go into McDonald's or anything like that, you've got to interact with a touchscreen device. And they're saying it can live on surfaces that are for like up to 4 days. So I don't want to touch your touchscreen. I had to sign for something yesterday, like doing my signature on one of those touchscreen things. I'm just thinking, come on, we need a different way of doing this, please. So I think I'm just going to refuse to sign for the next few things that comes out. Noel Williams there with an amazing quote. My grandma says an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Exactly. Or as the saying goes, fail to plan, then plan to fail. So if you don't plan properly, then you're basically preparing yourself for failure, and that works in this situation as well. If you don't take care, if you don't take precautions, if you don't plan for the worst, then you're going to end up with the worst. Silver B says, I have more of a problem with hoarders. Panic generates more panic. Yeah, that's gone crazy, hasn't it? I mean, the thing about self-isolating is that you don't have to be stuck in your house. You can still go out and get exercise and go for a walk as long as you keep away from people. As long as you're not going to, directly interacting with people. You can still get your shopping, because you can still get your shopping online and order it. Or you can go to the shop when it's quiet, when there's no one around, like a corner shop or something like that, and get your stuff. But people have just gone absolutely crackers. Like the world's ending. I was like, well, it's bad, but it ain't that bad, mate. Get a grip on reality, quick. New says don't panic. Knowing this causes panic. Well, don't panic. Just prepare. Just be careful. It's not a difficult thing to do. There's no need to panic. Just take care. And if you have got elderly relatives, make sure they're looked after. Make sure they've got people going to see them. And if you can't go and see them because you're isolated, make sure somebody else can go knock on your neighbour's door. We've all got to just get in together now. We've all got to mix in and help each other out. If we can't come together as a world over this, then there's no hope. And that's all I got to say about that. I'm going to go wet my concrete. Even my supermarkets are gone now. Remember a couple of live streams ago I said, oh, there's loads of loo roll at my supermarket. Nope, it was like Christmas Eve shopping in there the other day. Everything's gone. And Oliver's mum said to me today, she's like, oh, hang on a minute. Me chunks are broke. No, that's not what she said. She said, we've only got 4 toilet rolls left. Which I feel really bad about, but it kind of makes me laugh at the same time. I can't understand the panic over toilet roll, because at the end of the day, toilet roll hasn't been around forever. And there's other ways to do it, although they're not great. But even some people still to this day choose to use terry toweling instead of nappies for kids. And all you do is just give it a boil wash once it's been soiled, is you boil wash it. So there's no reason, if you were absolutely desperate, you could get a flannel or a towel and you can use that and then just boil wash it, It's not like you're going into it. You're only using it to clean the area and then just boil wash it and then take a shower or if it, worst comes to worst and you don't want to do that, go outside and use the hose pipe. There's so many ways, but everyone's convinced we're going to run out of toilet roll. Well, we are now because everyone's hoarding it. Makeshift Moose says the Home Depot have a big display of B-days. Yeah, B-days would be useful right now. Trouble is, the people who have already panic bought are not going to listen and continue to do it, says Mitch. I know, they're crazy. They're all nuts. I went through the Jack in the Box drive-through just to get the equivalent of a pint of milk loss, says B Silver B. See, milk's not so much of an issue here. Not in my shops anyway. There's plenty of milk at the corner shop. I daren't even go into Tesco right now because it was just it was a madhouse there yesterday. And El Eb Llama has followed. Thank you very much. Oh, and so has someone else whose name I'm not sure if is rude or not. But thank you very much for the follow, both of you. I've offered to help a couple of elderly friends we have in the neighbourhood. They've self-isolated, and honestly, I think it's the best we can do at the moment. Yeah, my mum's had to go into self-isolation. She's not over the age limit, but she's got, what's that respiratory disorder? I can never remember the name. Emphysema. So she's like really high on the, if you get it, you're doomed list. So she's, I won't be able to see my mum for a long time. But, it's not like we haven't got phones and Facebook. Well, I say Facebook, I haven't got Facebook. But phones and iPads and FaceTime and messaging. It's not like you're on your own and you're stuck somewhere. You can still be near people. And the people next door to me, the elderly couple next door, I went round and said, if you need anything, come and knock on my door and I'll go and get it for you. You just got to help out. You just got to be available. And the same thing for Oliver's mum. I said, you know, she lives the other side of town, but I said, if you need anything while you've got to self-isolate, let me know and I'll go and get it. She said, I need toilet roll. I said, well, I can't get that. Said, anything else? Ooh, it's the fastest converter in the world, says Elven Dragon. Absolutely. It is the best concrete factory in Bedrock Edition, hands down. My phone keeps dinging. Hang on 1 minute. I'm just checking it. I'm a bit rude, isn't it? Oh, it's me mum. Yeah, she's just literally said, you're in the risk group with no spleen. Don't gamble the next few months with all the time you have when this is over. Yeah. Good point, mum. Good point. Foxy the plumber. Why am I a plumber? Right, how many long are these? 1, 2, 3, 7. So everything's in sevens, isn't it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our supermarket has closed the deli and is only selling 500 basic products and limiting quantities. Yeah, I think that's what they should do. I think they should limit quantities to everyone. I also think they should just make you stand at the door and say, what do you want? And then go fetch it for you. Do you remember like the late night petrol stations like that? That would just make, there'd be queues for miles, wouldn't it? It'd be crazy. How'd it stack up against Slack's design? Well, I'll tell you how it stacks up. Mine still works and Slack's doesn't. So, that's how it stacks up. The problem with my one is it doesn't work on... It's not ever so good for people that are a long way away from the server or the realm. So it's great if you're local, if you've got a local connection, but it's not good if you're a long way away because of the block lag. But in 1.15, when they fix the block lag, that should solve that problem. I say 1.15, 1.16. OMG, we still have one of those near me, says Data. I'm assuming you're talking about the late night fuel gas station. The gas station. Good mum checking up on you, I know, right? Exactly, that's exactly what I mean. She's still able to check up on me, even though she's quarantined. It's not like she's gone anywhere. So it's all good. Don't panic. Don't panic, Mr. Man. Oh no, I've completely messed that up, haven't I? With a capital mess. 1, 2, 3. So that. Oh no, I can't. I don't want to break my magic lava. Magic lava. Where did you come from? Nobody knows. How did you stay there? Facepalm, says Dean. Oh, alright, I'll give you that one. It's not really a facepalm, but I haven't done one today, so I'll let you off. I'll let you off. It's the lava lamp, says Makeshift Moves. Absolutely it is. It is the lava lamp. That was my intention all along. Nope. End box. No, not end box. Prismarine box. That is where I shall find sea lanterns. Many, many. It's Foxy's mum asking for the Wi-Fi password, says Lofty. No, that's Slack's mum that does that. I don't tell my mum the Wi-Fi password. She's not allowed on it. No, I don't live with my mum. She lives quite a way away from me, actually. Not too far. About 20 minutes. So I guess I'm probably used to not seeing her anyway, so it shouldn't make too much of a difference. With the whole thing that's going on right now, this crazy, crazy times we live in. Anyway, so that's a long talk on all of that. I think we should probably talk about some other things, don't you? How long are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. Did I do that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm such an expert counter. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. I messed it up. That was funny when Slack's mum says that, says Lofty. It was. But a big chicken came out there then, Foxy. Impossible. I was just doing an impression of him. I'm so... Because he doesn't shut up, obviously. I'm just so used to hearing him. One there. Oh, I have messed this up, look. That one. What? Oh, this is all kinds of wrong. So, what? Oh, I don't even care. It really doesn't matter, does it? Wait, Big Chicken is Foxy, says Data. I am absolutely not. I don't know where you get these crazy ideas from. You and Lofty both the same with your accusations, saying I'm different people. Spoilers, says Data. Now, I'll freely admit that I was Mr. Onion until this season started, and then he became his own entity that just appeared. So, you know, that's strange how that happened. I haven't quite got to the bottom of that one yet, but I'm trying not to think about it too much and let it, like, explode my brain, I guess. No, Big Chicken is Fox's housemate. Yeah, that's right, Moose. Is correct information there. If Big Chicken was here, he'd say, "Oh, yes, that is correct." See, that's how good I am at doing a Big Chicken voice. I'm rubbish. Hello, my name is Big Chicken. Doesn't sound anything like it. It sounds more like Doc M77. No, it doesn't. Oh, fine. Right, we need some more purple concrete. We need some purple concrete, guys. What we got? What we got? Where's the purple? Where are you keeping it? You're hiding all the purple from me again, aren't you? There's no purple here. Ain't no purple concrete. None. Not even in Sloy's boxes. It's a disaster. Oh, mate, super tempted to try and get my realm owner to download Mr. Onion. I don't think we've got a Mr. Onion download yet. Be good though, wouldn't it? Have we got a Mr. Onion download? No, we got Mr. Barbecue download, haven't we? I've got so many misters. To be a fly on the wall in their conversations, says Mitz. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for following, Saucy. Appreciate it. Bit of a saucy follower there. Did you get it? Oh. Right, we need concrete making supplies. We need sand. We need gravel. And we need purple dye. Mini gravel. Thank you. And some purpley purple stuff with extra purple on top, please. Purple. This one. So it's just you and Big Chicken living together, says Moose. Depends. Maybe. Who's asking? I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny the allegations you're making about me and my flatmate partner people. Many. Put those back in there. Let's go make some more concrete on the world's most super fast concrete making machine. Bachelor parts, says Moose. Yeah. Ah? What? Ah? Uh-oh. What? Magic! Look out, fish! Oh no! What? This game flew into an unloaded chuck. Yeah, I didn't know you could, like, literally into an unloaded chuck like it was a solid wall. Wow. Thanks, game. It's always in the same places as well. It keeps happening on the Super Chunk world. It's really annoying. I guess you can't breathe in the clouds, lol, says Afghan. Who's eating microwave dinners, Noel? Not me and Big Chicken. We're on the healthy now. Super healthy food we've been eating Although I'm dying for some fish and chips. I really want to go for some fish and chips, but I'm being good. I'm being really good, but I really want it. I nearly went today for lunch. I was like, no, it'll be good. I had some vegetarian sausages with vegetables. I'm not a vegetarian, but meat-free stuff is actually really good for you. I mean, I've got into it and been able to move thanks to the minecart I was in, says Data. Fair dues. What's the stream time? 50 minutes. Ah! Hello. I wasn't looking at you then. I was looking at me stream time. Right then. So we've talked about the worryingest things in the world. Let's talk about some of the funniest things in the world. Can anybody tell me something really fun and interesting they've done in this last year? Since 2020, what's the most interesting or fun thing you've done this year? Let me know. Let's talk about some fun and happy things. Hello, Foxy, says Crystal Cat. Hello. Afghan says, I find most meat-free things quite yummy. They are, surprisingly. They used to be horrible. Back in the good old days, when vegetarian food was like basically cardboard but flavoured with bad flavours. Yeah, it's really tasty now. Although I still think bean feasts has got to be pretty gross. Does anyone remember bean feasts? Bean feasts are the most disgusting thing you could ever eat. My brother had a stage of going, he became vegetarian. So we used to take bean feast with us when we went on holiday camping when we were kids, and my mum used to force us to eat it, and it was disgusting. It was horrendous. I don't know how they could even put that in a packet and sell it as food. Oh man, bean feast. Ugh. Fun doesn't start until summer, says the Mike on Switch. What's happening in summer, Mike? B Silver B says, last week I've been able to play Minecraft with my grandkids 1,200 miles away. Well, I bet that was laggy. Dude says, Minecraft Dude says, watch you. Aww. Afghan says, I went to Switzerland at the beginning of this year. I got to watch your streams there too. Amazing. That's cool. What did you do in Switzerland other than watching my streams? Moose says, trip to Playa del Carmen, made it before coronavirus was to be worried about. That's cool. That's Ray says, hello, I'm back. I had to get the cookies and the cookie sheets and then into the oven. Oh, I used to make cookies. I'm really good at making cookies. I haven't made them for ages, though, because I used to make way too many and I'd eat them all. I was always like, oh, I'm making these for the kids. The kids got like one each and I ate the rest. Not like I wouldn't let them eat anymore, just that they'd go home and then they'd just be sat there burning a hole in my biscuit tin. I'm like, I've got to eat them. So I banned myself from making cookies. My summer has ended, says Afghan. That sucks. Ours is yet to begin. Although ours isn't going to be a great deal of fun, I wouldn't have thought. Although, yeah, we'll still be able to get out in the sun. We just have to be careful with it. Just have to, like... Maybe they should schedule it. Maybe what they should do, right, is the government should say, right, if you are between the age of whatever, or if you live in house numbers ending in a 3, then you are allowed to go out on at 2 o'clock till 3 o'clock on a Tuesday. Right? And if your house numbers ends in a this, then you can go out on that time. And they just like schedule when you're allowed out of the house and to the shops and stuff to minimise number of people like in the same place at once. I think that'd be a good idea. That'd be really good. That solved the world's problem there. Watch you sounds creepy without context, says Minecraft Dude. Well, if you were watching me all the way from there, you must have had a very, very, very good telescope. And you must have been in an incredibly high building to get a line of sight. So I'm assuming that you meant on Minecraft, as in like online. Foxy, you enjoy baking, says Data. I got into making cookies. I don't know where you're from, Data, but have you heard of Millie's Cookies? Millie's Cookies is a chain of, it's a company that makes cookies, and they have them in like shopping plazas and places like that, and they do some really, really nice cookies. And I found a recipe for their cookies online, and I followed it, and they were absolutely amazing. Basically, they were not they were, you could do them chocolate chip, but I was doing them with white chocolate chip, and they were really, really nice. And yeah, so I got into making those. I've not done anything to do with like bake cakes or sponge or anything. I don't think I'd do a very good job at that, but my cookies are amazing, if I don't mind saying so myself. My cookies bring all the... No, right, that's no good. Don't want to sing that song. Bad song. Lol, Foxy, that sounds like an exercise time at a prison. Yeah, well, it'll work. If it works for the prisons, it'd work for us. Stop going upside down. Stupid stairs. If you place them in the right place, they won't go the wrong way. Oh, shut up. I know, I played this game before. And then one there. And we could do to just sort of tail this bit off at the end here, rather than just leaving it floating. But I don't really know what to do. I mean, it's going to have to go down there at some point, but I don't think we're in a position to do that today. Certainly not, Mr. No-Tail. You got things to do. You got a warehouse to make, mate. I ain't got time to be doing all those sorts of things. You're right, in a monologue. You're absolutely right. We shan't even bother. Who decided to use concrete in a dimension without water? Yeah, I know, right? Zloy. No, I really love the Nether Hub design he's come up with. I think it's great, so I'm not complaining. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. I heard you complaining. Shut up. I wasn't complaining. It was. Shush. In a monologue, leave me alone. I'm live streaming. It's very rude. Who advises men to shave beards to prevent... Well, why would that make any difference? How's that going to prevent it? It's not like you're unless your beard's so long it's wafting onto other people as you walk past them. In which case, probably give it a shave, mate. They really? Well, the World Health Organization is saying to shave your beard? Well, that's news to me. Interesting. Interesting. Right then, nearly there. Bit more white concrete, a little bit more purple glass, and we're done there. Got to keep it short, sadly. Well, I'm all right with that then. Mine's very short. Mine's very short. It's not. I don't have a slack lizard beard. I've just got a little. I've got some designer stubble, as they used to call it back in the day when designer stubble was cool. It's not cool anymore, but I still got it. Jesse B is sleeping in a bed. Do you know what I miss? I really miss doing those rewind videos that I used to do. I know I don't have the time to pick them up again, but I really, really used to like doing those. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Does anyone want to start doing the rewind videos again? I miss them. Lol, ZZ Top self-isolates. What? We actually had a fire department team get quarantined here. Oh, that sucks. That's not good. Right, we are just about there with this. Right, let's just bring this in a little bit. Bring it in a bit, and we'll put a door on. We'll just finish off that edge a bit, kinda, maybe. Oh, Moroni is just going to put all of that concrete away, haven't I? You so dumb. That'll do. That looks horrible. It's alright though, because it's not going to be there for long. We'll sort that out at some point. But now I have successfully covered the hole in the floor whilst keeping the lava thing in the ceiling, which I quite like. It's not in the middle though, which is really annoying, but I'm just going to look over that and not let my OCD control me. Right, what do I do with Zloy's sugar boxes? Should I tidy them up and take them back to him, or should I just leave them behind here for him to come and get? Foxy, when did you go? When did you do the Chaos Realm world? Oh man, that was before. Oh, that was ages ago. That was basically. It was to prove to everybody that it was a really bad idea to have a free realm, and it worked perfectly. In the sense that it proved to everybody that it was a bad idea to have a free realm. So yeah, that was what that was all about. But that was like my first realm, if you like, my first community realm. It was it was just a trial really, because the problem with Bedrock Edition particularly is you can't moderate anything. And at that particular point I used to get a lot of kids in the chat saying, can I join your world? I think maybe a lot of other Minecraft YouTubers at the time must have been doing free worlds and things, because I just got this ridiculous number of people saying, can you, why haven't you got a free world for us to play in? And I was like, well, there's this sense of entitlement which didn't make any sense to me. It's like, why are all these kids just assuming that that's a thing that all YouTubers do and just expecting it? I found it really odd. So I thought, well, it's a bad idea because we've got no logs or anything on Bedrock Edition. We've got no way to actually manage it properly. So what I'll do is I'll make one and prove to them that it's a bad idea. And basically it was full of griefers and cheaters and stuff like that, until the point where I had to, everyone was fed up with it and didn't want to play on it, which was the whole point in the first place. And that's when I started my paid for realms, so that people could actually come on and enjoy playing in a safe world without the griefers and the hackers. And I made it for over 18s as well, for two reasons. One, for obviously safety. The other, under 18s. I don't want to be responsible for them mixing with potentially inappropriate adults online and getting in trouble for that. And also, I think the adults quite enjoy the fact that they've got a realms they can play on without having, the younger generation there to just be doing pranks and nicking their stuff and everything. So yeah, it's worked out really well. Nights Ray says, have you ever played Apex Legends, Foxy? I haven't. I've never even seen it, actually, although I did hear some people on the podcast I listened to the other day talking about it, but no, I haven't played it. Dean says, hey, Slack just started streaming as well. What? How dare he? What? Elven Dragons to steal them. I'm not stealing Sloy's stuff. I'm going to leave it there. He probably forgot about them, says Blue. I have reminded him, but yeah, I think so. Should we raid Slack? We're not finished. We've got another hour to do yet. If Foxy wouldn't borrow Groover Guy's Looter, he's not going to steal Sloy's shulkers, says Moose. Exactly. And well done for knowing my channel that well, that you know all these things. It's hilarious to me when people join a stream on Discord just to ask to join. Where would they ever get the idea it would be just to join? I know, it's weird, isn't it? Don't you have to be over 18 to be a patron, says Afghan. Absolutely, you do. You do for mine, not anyone else's. I seem to be the only person with that rule, but, fair dues. It works for me and it works for the people that play. You should play. It's amazing. It's the best battle royale yet. I'm not interested in fighting games, battle royales and PvP. I don't like that type of game at all. I used to, when the first ever Call of Duties came out, when I was really, really young. I say really, really young. When I was probably about 15 or 16, I used to really enjoy those. But it was new and it was different. Now it's all just the same. It's the same. They're not changed at all in the last 10 or 20 years. It's boring. And I don't have the reflexes for it. I don't have the coordination to do it. And when I have played those games, I log in and I die instantly. And I just don't find it remotely fun or interesting. So yeah, that's not going to be me, mate. I'm sure people who randomly join the stream then ask to play with you, I'm sure their intentions are pure. I'm sure they are. But then it's when you say they can't and they get all uppity about it. Oh, I thought that pig just dropped a fish then. It's off the item frame behind it. That's the problem. It's the bit afterwards when you say, I'm really sorry, this is for, like Truly Bedrock. We get it all the time. Can we come and join in? Can we come play on Truly Bedrock? It's like, well, this is for content creators only. We've got a team, Oh, it's not fair. I got people saying on Twitter, not messaging me, but putting out tweets saying, oh, it's for the elites that can afford it. Foxy No-Tail charges them hundreds of pounds to play on Truly Bedrock. And I'm like, well, no, none of the content creators pay anything to play on Truly Bedrock. We've just got the people that we want to play with, It's so weird. People have some crazy ideas. Oh, I saw that pig was fishy, said Makeshift Moose. I agree. Amen to that, says Aces and Delights. In that accent, in exactly that way. Right, okay. We're going to need some stone. We're going to need some wood. I might use smooth stone for this. It might look a little bit out of... Oh, I've got normal stone in there. Yeah, a little bit out of place with the rest of the stuff we've got going on. But it might just work. It might just work. I don't know. We're going to find out. Where's my andesite? Oh, have I got no andesite? I got a little bit of andesite. And apparently, I'm wasting a shulker box here. Let's check that out. One there. And one there. Ah, I see. I see what I've done. I see what I've done. There's been a mess up. There's been a mess up with the andesite. Someone's gone and messed it all up. My goodness me. Who's in charge of organising? You can tell Lofty's not on this realm. These chests are a nightmare. Some right idiot's been here messing about with these chests. They don't want griefers. Hence YouTubers only, says Data. It's not just about not wanting griefers. It's about trying to get the right group of people that have the right chemistry and the right attitude. We get loads and loads of people that constantly asking to play. We even get, even though we've taken applications down now, we get loads of people applying to play through the old application link. Even though we've taken it down, I don't understand. But it's not that we don't want, you know, it's not that we're being horrible to anyone that wants to play, going, oh no, you're not good enough. It's once you've had a channel for a certain amount of time, you start to realise just the amount of effort running a channel and creating videos just takes on your life as a whole. And you'll probably know from the people you watch online, a lot of YouTubers just pop up overnight. They'll make a few videos, they'll maybe go on for 6 months, might even go on for a year, and then just disappear and you'll never see them again because it didn't work out fast enough for them, or they didn't get what they expected to get from it, or they just expected it to be easier than it was. And you'll get some that are quite successful that just flip from one thing to the next. They'll do tutorial videos, then they'll start a let's play, then they'll get bored of doing the let's play and they'll do something else, and then they'll do this. And those people, you know, if we invited just anyone to Truly Bedrock, we'd just have so many channels with one or two, like take Eco Soldier for example. Did what, 2 videos on here and then cleared off? That was a bad idea. We should never have invited Eco, and I'm not saying, or Echo, whatever his name is, got nothing against him at all, but it just wasn't right for him and it wasn't right for us, and he was quite clearly just testing out whether it was right for him. He realised it didn't do very good on his channel, he realised it wasn't the right content for his channel, and decided he wasn't going to make any more videos on it. So we don't want a load of people to just join and not make any content or make hardly any and then move on. We want people that are going to stay with us, that are invested in it, that will join in the stories and are reliable when you need them for stream day and keep putting out the content from, you know, all the time. And we've had a few people that have wavered a little bit, like Groover. We've had people that have had personal life things going on that have made them not being able to record anymore, like DB. You know, not everybody does, but the majority of us that started this are still here now, and that's what's most important, and that's what counts. So if you're looking to put together any sort of realm, whether it's content creators or not, make sure the people that you're inviting are dedicated and they're not just come along, build a couple of things, leave a mess, and then wander off and get bored, because yeah, it will just make the whole thing look rubbish. Simply Bedrock has such a good name though. It's called Truly Bedrock, but thank you. Unless you're recording to something else, or referring to something else, sorry. Slack's Patreon realm. Oh, I don't know. I'm not a member of that, as I'm sure you'll know. Don't have time. Don't have time for other people's realms. That's another thing I get a lot, and I feel bad saying no all the time, but I get a lot of people saying, will you come and play on my realm, or can I show you some stuff I built on my world? And it's like, no. No, because if I go and join in yours, then all the other 58 people that messaged me that week, I got to go and join in theirs as well, and there just isn't enough time in the world for that. Crystal Cat says producing videos takes a lot of time. It does take a very long time. It takes ages, which is why I'm quite enjoying streaming at the minute, because there's very, very little effort goes into creating streams. Obviously, you've got to try very hard to keep people engaged and ramble on and talk and do relatively interesting things during the stream, I guess. But compared to making a video, it's so easy. And it's more rewarding as well, because you've got that direct contact with your fans, and financially as well, you know. Twitch is now bringing in a lot more of my income than YouTube is. In fact, YouTube's slowly been getting less and less and less as time has gone by, just because of the way the platform's been going. So I really like doing streaming at the moment, and it's very off-putting. Although I really do love making my videos, it's very off-putting the amount of effort you put in for it to just not have any. You're not getting anything back for it. You get a few nice comments, which is great, but even the platform itself, YouTube, is just making it harder and harder to create videos. You know my episode 100, right? I uploaded a copy of that to my second channel and had absolutely no issues with it. The one you all watched today, or that some people have watched today, got copyright striked as soon as I put it up. It didn't even have copyright music in it, and not just one of those, oh, we'll take a little bit of your revenue. We'll take your whole lot. All of your revenue is ours. You can't make any money on this video. And it's just like, oh, for goodness sake, why? And it was over a song that I've used loads of times in loads of videos, which is a free song to use, but someone's decided to claim it. And there's nothing I can do about it. Because if I argue with it, I risk getting a copyright strike, because I have to prove that I've got permission to use that song. And I can't prove it because no one gave me permission to use it. It was just from a free source. So someone's gone, we're going to claim that, and there's nothing he can do about it. So now that video, any money that video makes, I can't turn it off from making money either. So any money that video makes goes straight to this company that's falsely claimed it, which is really annoying. But the copy of it on my second channel hasn't been claimed. It's exactly the same video with exactly the same music, but that's not the one obviously everyone's watching, so it's really annoying. So yeah, a lot of problems with YouTube at the minute. So streaming is a way forward, says Crystal Cat. Yeah, I think it is. But I put a poll on Discord yesterday. What do you want to see more of? Do you want to see more streams, more videos, or a little bit of both, but sort of like slightly shorter, easier to produce videos? And everyone said they just want more videos. So obviously that's where my fan base, existing fan base, is. They want to see the videos and want to see the stories progress. In terms of new viewers, in terms of an income, in terms of making a living out of it, I definitely think that Twitch is the way forward. Episode 100 was amazing and couldn't watch it live, unfortunately, says Makeshift Move. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about watching it live. It's still there. What's your second channel name, says Clumsy Player? It's Foxy2. You should see a link to it down in the description below this video. If not, if you look up a little bit, oh, there you go. If you look down a little bit in chat, there is a link to it on there. All of my live streams go up to that, and occasionally I do put other videos and stuff up there as well. So what do you think I should do? Do you think I should just concentrate on doing live streams and do less videos? Or do you think we should just carry on doing a bit of both? You know, if I was a businessman, I should be following my nose and going where the money is and just doing the live streams and do... I mean, I could stream 3 or 4 times a day for the amount of time I put into making videos. I woke up at 9 o'clock this morning. I had to go into work for a couple of hours. I got back at 11 o'clock. I started recording a video, and I finished recording one video just after lunch. So I made a late lunch, and then I started recording another video, which took me until 5 o'clock, which isn't edited yet, which is probably going to take another couple of hours to edit. So that's, what's that? 11 o'clock till, let's say, 7 o'clock. So that's 6 hours worth with half an hour for lunch. So 5.5 hours worth of video editing for 2 videos. And I could easily get 2 streams out in that time, maybe even 3. It's easier for a viewer to watch 20-minute video rather than a 1 to 2 hour stream. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I personally prefer to watch people's videos and streams. So I understand that part of it. I do agree. I'm not disagreeing with you, mate. I believe it. But it's an interesting conversation. Let's put it that way. How have I ended up with 2 ender chests? Did I break the... Ah! Hey, now then. Go away with your gold armor. Clear off. Do live streams, edit them, and put them on YouTube with the best moments. See, that would take forever. That would take forever, because then you're scrubbing through a video. Oh, I didn't take the one from over here. So how have I duplicated an ender chest? Ender chest? Yeah, doing stuff like that when you haven't structured, unless you actually structure your live streams into a video format, that you could do it that way. But to scrub through 2 hours worth of live streams to try pull out the best bits and sort of cobble together a video, it wouldn't be very good, and the content, the quality of my content would just massively go downhill doing that. So that's not really an option for me. Although taking bits of clips from live streams isn't impossible. I think Prowl does that, and Slack's done it a few times as well. Love watching Silent. It always pops on Twitch when I'm working, says Data. I prefer to watch videos, but I like live chats as well, says Dean. And Bushito has just followed. Thank you very much for following. I don't know why I paused there. I don't know what I was expecting to say. I just like the dude, whatever you do, says that awesome KK. Well, thank you very much. Are you playing in a server? Yes, this is the Truly Bedrock server. It's a content creators server. Sup? Mitt says it's 50-50. Everyone can fit a video in here or there. Streaming always depends if you've got time for it to see and watch. I like both, but streams you can miss a lot if you're busy in the background. Yeah, I get that. I do get that. What you can't get from a video, though, is this interaction that we're having now. I really like that. I love the fact that I can just sit here and talk to you, because it's just, for me, this is my socializing. And I know you're not like there talking to me in voice, but just to back and forth and talk about stuff, I really like it. Well, we just talked about this as Mike on Switch. I know, right? Ta-da! Prime example for you. Oh, we got a... What was that noise? Jesse B is raiding with a party of 16. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? How did it go? What you been up to? Got some new people here. Whoop, whoop, says Savvy Mateo. Welcome, raiders, says Mitz. Shep's got some hype emojis going on. Jesse B, says Lofty. Urellis is followed. No, I don't have a speech impediment. I'm just bad at reading. Okay. I've got a read impediment. Impediment. It was lovely, thank you. We just did base work, says Jesse B. That's cool. That's kind of what I'm doing. I've made my nether tunnel, and now I say I'm working on a warehouse. I haven't actually started working on it yet. I've been gathering a few resources, ready to work on it. Hi, Jesse, says Afghan. I'm sorry. I did this to your name, Jesse B. Oh, the killer drone's here with the Jesse B. That's the best thing you could have done, killer. That's the best thing you could have done. I think it's brilliant. I really, really, really like that. Oh no! Quick, grow! Quick, grow! Why are you not growing? Oh. Was there something on the floor stopping them growing? Why did they not grow? What a waste of an ender pearl. Grow! There we go. Never be sorry, killer, says Michael Switch. I agree. Hello, chat, says Jesse. What was you working on your base, Jesse? Were you building more custom trees? Have you been working on your wall? What have you been doing? Path work? Well, the little houses and things. What's been going on? Haven't been to your base for ages. I need to come over and have a look at some point. And do you know what, Jesse B? Do you know what? You've been here for how many months now? When was the last time we did a collab? I'm calling you out on stream. You know I've sent you all them DMs begging you to do collabs with me, and you never ever do. You always got an excuse. Come on, out now with it. I want to know why. Why are you always ignoring me? Why won't you do any collabs with me? It's not fair. Mike on Switch says, Truly Bedrock is the Hermitcraft of Java. One day people will be saying Hermitcraft is the Truly Bedrock of Java Edition. Lol, all those DMs was the one you said you were busy. All those DMs, there was one and you said you were busy, says Jesse. Shh. No, I'm not. Prank silence, says Elder Mag. No, we're busy. We've got things to do. We do still need to prank Loy again about that spoiler wall, but I still haven't got an idea for what to do to that. Mitt says, don't worry, Shep. We won't tell Jesse you left halfway through a stream to come here. No, don't tell Jesse about that. She won't speak to him for a week. Hey Foxy, when was the last time we collabed, says Killer Drone. Well, you never invite me, do you? See, the thing is, Killer, right? You're the big dog, and I find it difficult. I'm embarrassed approaching you because I just think you're just going to think I'm silly. So I didn't ask you to do a collaboration. But Jessie, feel a little bit more confident and comfortable around Jessie because she laughs and smiles a lot, and it makes me feel at ease talking to her. You don't. You're just loud and barky and quite, bit alpha. And you make me scared. So there you go. Now you know. Now you know. I did invite you, says Kid. When? We do need to collab before the end of the season, though. I know, Jesse, right? April the 1st, Season 2. Are you excited? Have you got all your stuff ready yet? Do you know how you're getting to Season 2? I'm using my teleporting machine. You and Jesse could prank Silent. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Or we could do something constructive and build some things together and have fun. Yay! Not everything's about Silent Whisper. Hurrah! I do like Silent, don't get me wrong. But that's probably the thing I get requested most to do on Truly Bedrock. Prank Silent! He does need more pranks at his base, to be fair. He hasn't quite got it all 100% surrounded yet. And there isn't any from me. So yeah, maybe once this moon rock thing's calmed down a bit. I've done it again! Look at all those trees with blocks left. How do I do it? I did this the other day when I was streaming. How do I leave those blocks there? It's impossible. I'm alpha, apparently. I'll let my GF know, says Killer. Your giraffe? I didn't know you had a giraffe, mate. Cool. You must have a tall house. Season 2 is happening next month, says Starter. Yep. April 1st. Make sure you're there. Also, Oshep already got narked on, says Jesse. Oh, dear. He needs one more prank so his base is surrounded, says Dean. He does, to be fair, and it would be a good thing to do. But when I don't know, does anyone else get this, where when you get things requested of you all the time, it just makes you not want to do it, even though it's potentially quite a good idea and would make for good content. And also, I'm not going to lie, if I make content about Silent Whisper, it helps my rankings and it helps my views. But when people ask me to, I'm just... Well, if one person does and it's someone I like, then I was like, yeah, fair enough. But when you get it all the time, it's just like, don't want to now. Is that just me being awkward? Probably. Hey! No spider. Season 2, only in the nether. We're probably going to be there before the nether update comes out, to be fair, so probably not. I think we'll probably do like an underwater season or something like that. Or maybe like one in the sky. Maybe we could do like Truly Bedrock Season 2 Skyblock. Something like that, that'd be cool. April the 1st is not fishy. What are you talking about, does Minecraft do? Absolutely. Why does no one believe me when I say we're starting Season 2 on April the 1st? I don't understand. Such a legitimately believable date to be starting the next season on. It's the beginning of the month. It makes sense. Hey, Foxy, you should prank Silence, says Killer. Oh, man! Killer, you're perpetuating the issue. It's not fair. What happened to superhero works, is Shep? Yeah, that A, hurt my voice, and B, I think after I did the prank on Silent, I then it was very politely asked to undo it again, which took longer than I really wanted it to. So I stopped doing them. Dean says, you have another stream day where everyone on the server pranks him. That's a good idea. See, that is a good idea. If we all get together and prank Silent, that's genius. Hands up in the chat, or high five in the chat for Dean there with his amazing idea. Stop choosing the wrong thing, inventory. Right, we want some slabby jabbies. We want some slabs of the old andesite as well. In fact, let's turn some more of that. Oh, we've not got a crafting table over here yet. What am I doing with my life? I don't even have a crafting table over here yet. It's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. Alright, slabs. And slabs, and slabs, and slabs, and slabs. Now I need some gravel, which is over at my house. No, wrong hand. Don't want them in my offhand. Season 1 starts at the end of April and then ends at the start of April, says Minecraft Dude. Whoa, you're playing with my mind right now. How does that work? Impossible. I need to get rid of some of this junk. Got way too much junk, as usual. That'll do. And a chest full of sugar boxes. So many items in a single place. There's a yeah, well, that's what I got. I got so many items in one place. It's very handy. Oh. But I'm a bit of a spooner when it comes to placing down my stuff. Right. Let's make a big box-shaped thing. So we're going to have this warehouse. It's basically just going to be a big open space with a few boxes in it. I don't know what we're going to store in this warehouse. But I guess... How far are they apart? I'm going to do some counting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that's not a bad number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. See, I feel like it should be wider than that. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 and there. Let's just check that. I want it to be an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Good. Okay. So we know where our corners are going to be. It feels a little bit shallow. Maybe we should do it a little bit longer back. Just feel a little bit shallow. We can worry about that later on. Now we need to dig out the floor a couple of blocks down so we can do some underlighting, because I do like my underlighting. Hello, zombie. Bye, says Crystal Cat. Who's going? Gotta go to work, y'all. Ah, data. Okay, fair dues. See ya. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Oh, and Dean's going as well. Later, dude. Oh, unless he's saying goodbye to the other dude. Oh, I don't know. It's so confusing. Oh, it does say later data. No. That's what I get for not reading things properly. Mitz is going to be having a going mental now. I told you don't read things properly, Foxy. You don't listen. Elder Mike says, not seen you about for a bit, Mitz. Hun, are you okay? She's been lurking. Shep says facepalm. No, I didn't do anything wrong. Stop suggesting facepalms all the time. Do them when I've done wrong things. And Data has just cheered 100 bits. Yay! Thank you very much. Whoop whoop. With the fox face as well. That was cool. I like that emoji. See ya, gotta go fix supper, bye, says Clumsy Player. Okay, see you later. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice supper, whatever you choose to have. And if it's fish and chips, I'm going to be really annoyed because I really, really want fish and chips right now, okay? It's not fair. No one lets me have fish and chips. I'm starving. That's all I want. Why did I get all of these blocks out when I've got so much digging to do? I need to put all of these blocks back again because I've got digging to do, you see. You just said that, I know. No, that's... Ah! Hey! Alright! Stop! No! Stop it! Why everyone always ganging up on me? What did I do to deserve it? Eh? It's not fair. No, spruce trees don't go in that box. Do they? We know we've been through this. They don't belong in there. Right, let's put that in there. Oh man, this rotten flesh. Shoo. Now, I just want a chest to put a load of junk in, alright? Jeez. Junk. Let's go dig out a big old hole. Let's get it. Oh, Dean, you got me. You got me today. Well done. Good job. You can't read, says Shep. I know. Rubbish. World's worst reader. It's alright when I'm like reading a book. But when I've got one eye, I mean, I've got really clever eyes, really. I've got one eye focusing on what I'm doing on Minecraft and the other one like stretching itself round to the right, trying trying to see what's on my other screen to see what the chat are saying. I don't think it's quite impressive that I managed to read any of the words. Let alone, you know, more than half of them I'd say I actually managed to read. Grilled chicken salad. Oh, good. At least it's not fish and chips. If it was fish and chips, I'd have been really upset. Sounds quite healthy. Good choice. No comment, Foxy, says Mitz. Hey, you. Other Mike says, I'm just going to put my fish and chips with mushy peas on. Be back in a second. Oh, no. That's not fair. Big chicken salad, says Isu Gaming. What you say? Nothing, nothing. It's just nobody said anything. Has somebody say eating chicken? No, no one's eating any chicken. There better not be. Oh, now look what you've done. Set him off again. Can't say that in the chat. No one's allowed to eat chicken. Who's eating chicken? No one! Shut up! Oh man, keep forgetting to set the timer on the oven, says Knight's Wraith. You don't want to be forgetting to do that. It'll be burnt. You'll have a burnt chicken salad. What? Shush! Nothing! Talking about what we're going to get you for your birthday. This is my birthday soon? Yep. Yeah, it's your birthday soon. Oh, good. I haven't had one for like 2 years. Oh, no, yeah. You missed last year's, didn't you? You forgot. Oh, big chicken, says Crystal Cat. I've just made naan bread pizza. Ah, oh, sounds good, Jess. Sounds good. You're allowed to eat whatever you want as well, because you're, well, not whatever you want, but within reason. You're pregnant, so you've got an excuse. Oh, man. I can't say that, Mike, because he'll get all excited again. You've got no idea what's going to be going on downstairs now. He's going to have his ear on the wall, trying to listen to find out what we're getting him for his birthday. That's why I didn't get him one last year. That's why I told him he wasn't having a birthday last year. He got so excited the year before, listening on everyone's conversations, assuming they were all talking about what he was getting for his birthday. So, you know, just... You guys. Still try and make sure I eat healthy, though, Jess. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, you owe it to not just yourself, but the little person growing inside of you now. But you can still have, you know, a balanced diet within reason and just pig out on some days and claim it's cravings. I tried that. No one ever believes me. They're just like, no, you're just a pig. Oh, I'm not. I'm just really hungry. Thing I get in trouble most with eating is eating too fast. I eat really fast. I don't know why, but I eat like so fast it's ridiculous, and no one else is anywhere near finished by the time I'm finished. It seems to annoy a lot of people. They're like, "Oh, you're just watching me eat now." Well, I'm not watching you, but yeah, I suppose it's probably a little bit awkward that I've been sat here for 20 minutes while you finish yours. Oh, absolutely. The other day I caved and ate a pint of ice cream. Nice. Sounds good. It's hard, but you can thank yourself for it after, Jesse. Lol, says Mitz. It is hard. I remember being pregnant myself. Oh, no, I don't. Nope. Sorry for being late to the party, says Scalers. Don't worry about it. You're not late. You're not late. There's no requirement to be here at any particular time. You can get here whenever you want. And if you want to watch what you've missed, you know, the 3 Wither fights we did, and we took on the Ender Dragon. We did a prank at Silent Whispers base. Oh, we had the whole thing with bringing Mr. Onion back to life in this stream as well. If you want to check out all of that, make sure you go back and watch it on the second channel. Yeah, that winds me up, says Mitz. What, people eating fast? I can't help it. I don't do it on purpose. I've tried slowing down. I can't do it. Jess, aren't you and Dairy not friends, says Shep. I don't know. I'm not Jessie though, and you didn't ask me, you asked her. I don't even know why I'm responding. Right, give me some of those slabs back. And where's that gravel at? Give me that gravel. Gravel's going to be tricky to place now, actually. But it's all good. Right, we're going to go mainly stone, I guess, on this. So we need some more stone. All I'm going to do now is make the floor. I'm just going to completely higgledy-piggledy it up. It's all going to be good. Poor big chicken. What's Foxy said to him, says Lofty. Nothing. All this talk of food. I need to go get a snack, says Night Spray. Can you get me one while you're there? I'll have a fish and chip snack, please. That'd be really nice. That's why it was coconut milk ice cream. Oh, nice. That's from Jessie B. Apparently has an issue with milk and dairy. When the food you love don't love you back. Yeah, it's pretty much my everything. I'm one of those. The doctors call it a good metabolism, and I'm like, I don't think it is. Anything I eat, just instantly, like, I'll just look at it, and it's like, oh, you can put weight on with that, and my body just swells to the size of it, like as if I'd eaten 5 times as much of it. It's not that bad, I'm exaggerating, but it is really frustrating when you just, you know, like my stepdad can literally eat as much as he wants, and he keeps losing weight, which apparently is a bad thing. It means he's got a bad metabolism. But I'd love that. I'd love to be able to eat whatever I want. I can't. I've got to be so good about what I eat, and it's so difficult as well when like everyone else is just having, oh, I just think I'll have a pudding, and I'll think I'll do this, and I think I'll do that, and I'm like, no, can't do any of that. Like it's ridiculous. According to my Fitbit, and according to my health tracker, I'm taking in less than a third of the daily calories that I'm using, right? So, and I've been doing that for nearly 3 months now. By rights, I should be dead. But according, you know, apparently my metabolism just can convert even non-calories into calories. I don't get it, and it's not like I'm even cheating. I'm not like, oh well, I just won't log this packet of crisps or this chocolate bar. I log literally everything that goes in, and I take in sort of between 700 to 1,000 calories a day, and don't lose any weight. And according to my Fitbit, I'm using like 2,000 to 3,000 calories a day. I don't get it. I don't get it. Does not compute. Bad metabolism for caveman, good metabolism at the moment, says Makeshift Moose. Yeah, exactly. We got a follow from Math Nerd. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying the content. Oh. Need to get some words. Why do I don't want them. Look at my tools. No. That's it. There we go. Get some gravel in this thing as well. Don't forget the gravel. In fact, I might just go dot a load of gravel round. $700 to $1,000 is typically good for a male, says Jesse. What do you mean? It's typically good. Well, according to statistics, males use on average, or should be taking in on average, to maintain their weight 2,500 calories a day. So I'm like a third of where, according to science, where I should be. So I mean, I am slowly losing weight, but it's certainly not fast. Was fast, it slowed right down a bit. I think there's a lot that's unknown about how the body works, as Diver Cat. Yeah, absolutely. I think I would I would be a good test subject. This guy can create calories from nothing. Yeah. I do well in Antarctica, somewhere cold, where you need to eat loads to stay like warm and alive. I'd be fine there. Be fine. Everyone else would be shivering to death. I'd be like, oh, don't even need to eat, mate. Have you checked your thyroid, says Jessie B? I can't find it. Where is it? What? Can you download it from the App Store? No, I haven't, actually. I haven't. And I haven't spoken to any medical people about it for medical advice. I'm just doing it all off experience. So maybe I should get it checked out. But it's not like I'm massively I'm not even overweight, really. According to my BMI, My little me character on the Wii U is horrendously chubby. But I look absolutely fine. And, you know, the doctors, when they do my weight and stuff, they're like, yeah, you're absolutely fine weight-wise and everything like that. Don't worry about it. But I just feel like I could do to... Because basically my BMI's bad. But BMI's rubbish. It's not a good indication of how healthy you are, your BMI. Because if you're quite muscular, then, and you're quite well set, then your BMI is just basically a lie. So... I shouldn't base it on that, but I look at that because according to my BMI, I should be about 10.5 stone. If I was 10.5 stone, I would be the skinniest man on the planet. It's just like, no, that's never going to happen, mate. So, but I'm quite heavy set. I'm quite dense. Got big, nice, chunky, muscly legs and some nice arms on me, you know. So I'm never going to be skinny. Let's put it that way. But it's not. I wouldn't say I was fat either. Eat more, Foxy, says Lofty. I used to eat more, and you know, as time goes on, it just affects you more and more. So I've just converted to just a healthy eating lifestyle, really. I am on eating a lot less than I should do at the minute, just because I am trying to lose a little bit of weight, just to get down to a reasonable level, and then I'll just sort of level it off and just keep eating healthy. But then I won't. Like when I first started, if my parents invited me round for Sunday dinner or something, I'd just say, no, I can't because I'm on this very strict diet that I've given myself. But now I've got to the point where I'm really happy where I am, and I'm just like, well, I'm not going to let that affect me. I'll, yeah, if they're doing a Sunday dinner, I'll go around and enjoy it, and then just, you know, work a little bit harder the next day to maintain a balance, which I think is quite a nice way of doing it. Bear my lies, says Dirty Cheese Guy. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. If you're healthy weight and eating the right types of food, it makes sense that you aren't losing much, says Jesse. Yeah. Well, you say a healthy weight. I'm a healthy size. I'm not a healthy weight. I'm like, I don't know. It's like, I weigh... When I tell people how much I weigh, they're like, that's impossible. Your scales are wrong. Your scales are broken. I'm like, no, they're not. Doesn't matter whose scales I go on, that's the weight it reads. And they're like, no, that's impossible. You can't possibly weigh that much. So yeah, that's what I'm fighting against. All the faulty scales in the world. Wow, that was real. I thought that was Dean. Well, you triggered the nurse in me. I was worried for a second, says Jesse. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm fine. I know what I'm doing. don't know what I'm doing. I got this. There's a nurse inside you, says Mike on Switch. You never know, that baby could grow up to be a nurse. You never know. She could have a nurse inside her. After all. Last sheet of cookies in the oven, says Knight's Wraith. Now you're just teasing me. Now you're just being mean. I looked at a Freddo earlier. Put on 3 stone. I brushed past a chomp, put on a couple of pounds. I don't get British people using stone as weight. Just tell me in pounds, I don't want to have to do math. Oh, I don't like stone either. It doesn't make any sense, but that's what we measure ourselves in. So when you're talking to people about weight in the UK, you've got to mention it in that. I don't get pounds or stone. I'd much prefer it all in kilos. But I know how much I should be in stone and how much I weigh in stone. So it's just one of those strange things, I guess. Lol, she's part Filipino, so her family would be happy if she's a nurse. What are you trying to say? Filipinos don't make good nurses? I know what you're saying, really. I'm only kidding. My uncle lives in the Philippines. I went out there a few years ago. It's a lovely place, and everyone's really, really friendly out there. If you buy digital bathroom scales, does it read out in stone? Yeah, that's what I use. And it's like a speak and spell one. I go on it, it goes, "You are still fat." Doesn't really. The Wii U does, though. When you stand on the Wii U balance board and it goes, ow! You're just like, you stop being mean in a really cute way. It's really annoying. I haven't used it in ages. My little me, he's so fat. It makes my kids laugh because obviously they're not expecting to see it. So I weigh myself on there and they're like just laughing at me. Thanks, kids. Other Mike says, I think most Brits only know stones. Mitts, that's all I know. I threw my scales as mitts, yeah. A lot of people say don't use them now, don't they? They're like, yeah, you shouldn't really be using scales. Don't keep measuring yourself. Just go by your body, which I think is a really good idea. But I want to know, you know, I want to know where I'm at. It's a good guide for where I'm at and where I've lost. I mean, I don't really care how much I weigh as long as I look good, but it's a good measurement process on, you know, to see is my diet doing the right thing? Am I going in the right direction? And as I start easing off and becoming more balanced and not just super healthy and low portion sizes, am I going to be maintaining that, or am I going to start putting it on again? That's, I suppose, where I'm at. Scales will help me to stop eating cake, lol, says Foxy Lofty. You got speaking spell walls as well, have you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just trying to work out a good height for this warehouse. I mean, it doesn't want to be massive. I think 10. I think that's about right for where we want this roof to start going up. Maybe. It's not going to be huge, this thing. Hey, you. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Hey, you. Oh, it's Geraldine. It's not really. It's fake Geraldine. Come here, fake Geraldine. That's why I got rid of Lofty Lol, says Mitts. My scales wouldn't let me eat cake. No. Oh, Dean. One. No. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Spiffing. Right, let's go across. Ah, actually, yeah, we'll go there. No, I did what Mitts did and threw him in the bin, says Lofty. Oh, fair enough. I've got the opposite problem, says Math Nerd. I eat everything sight and can't gain a pound. Yeah, don't do that, crying face. That's what I want. That's what I want. Why can't I have that? I want to eat everything in sight. There's so many tasty things. I'm literally addicted to food. And I'm not allowed it. I love tasty stuff. I haven't had tasty stuff in so long. I want some tasty stuff. Not fair. We just got Phantom Skills has just followed. Thank you very much for following. Enjoying the TED talk on weight loss and coronavirus in today's stream. Jeez. Tried to warn you about the spider, says Dane. Yeah, is that what the creeper was for, was it? The creepy noise was to warn me about the spider. Has Geraldine not been in touch, says JCB. Not yet. Not yet. No. No sign of her. She did say she'd see me in the future, but I haven't seen her yet. Well, she'd probably be season 3 by this point, I would have thought. Ah, talking to Geraldine, is the witch coming back? Says Lofty. I've just answered that, but you did write that before I answered it, so I'll let you off. I'll let you off. Right, let's just drop a couple of torches along this rafter here. We don't want. In fact, you know what? I don't want torches. I want it to be quite dark up there, so we're going to use brown wool. Let's grab some brown wool. Night has a similar problem as well. Well, that's probably why you're getting away with making cookies then. Oh man. Oh man. You guys with your amazingly bad metabolisms. It's not fair. Why can't I have a bad metabolism? You're all so mean. I love the door sound on Tiz's stream. Yeah, Tiz is funny. I love Tiz. I think he's brilliant. He's so funny. He's got such a brilliant sense of humour. He's so funny. He just makes me laugh. I mean, he's weird, but in such the best way. Like, intentionally so. He's not a weirdo by any stretch of the imagination, but his style of humour is just weird, and I love it. Everybody should be more like Tiz. UK hasn't closed schools. Just wash our hands to the happy birthday songs, says Mitz. Yeah, we got a thing from Jack's school today to say that a lot of his teachers are off, like because of the self-isolating thing. So the school's not going to. It's only allowing year 7s and year 11s in until the end of until next week, but potentially they're thinking of closing next week as well. So it's going to happen soon, isn't it? Schools is closing soon, pretty sure. Pretty sure. Which is, I think, is probably a good thing at this point. I'm amazed it hasn't happened already. Right, for the roof then, I don't really want a duplicate of the floor, but I don't know what else we can do. It kind of, maybe red nether brick, do you think would make a good roof? Because you can get slabs of it. That's what I'm thinking. Something we can get slabs off. We're not going to be doing stairs. We're going to do a slow, gentle incline. So slabs would be good. Hay bales for the roof, says TNC. No. No. Not hay bales. Some would argue you have a bad metabolism, Fox No Tail. Well, medically speaking, I have a good one, but I would argue that it's a bad metabolism, absolutely, because it's the opposite of what I want. But medically speaking, a good metabolism is one that thoroughly processes everything that you put in you and takes everything it can out of it. A bad metabolism, jeez, is one that just sends everything straight through and out the other end and you don't take anything from it, which technically means you're not getting all of the nutrients and things that you want if you've got a fast metabolism. So, yeah. It's the little brother weird, says Jesse, referring to Tiz. Yeah, I agree. Divercat says, don't understand the relaxed attitude to the UK about the virus. It's not so relaxed. We've just got a different way of approaching things. I think we're probably a little bit behind, but I also think we probably, we've got such a spread out nation. Only 4% of the UK is populated. We've got massive, massive areas with nothing going on. So if we just all kept to ourselves, you know, we don't need to take on the same sort of levels of precautions of heavily populated countries or countries with massively populated areas. So there is reason behind our lack of action, if you like, but I think some would certainly say that it's definitely lacking in what we should be doing, and I agree. I think we should have taken action as soon as we heard about it. Red nether brick would work, I think, says Crystal Cat. Yeah, and then maybe like I was thinking of, I almost want it to be like corrugated steel going up the side, but there's nothing in Minecraft like that, so I was thinking maybe sort of either light grey concrete or maybe even some cyan concrete, or maybe some of the terracottas, because they're a bit more muted, aren't they? Maybe sort of one of the blue terracottas we could take up the side. Don't think I've got much of that though. Let's go and see what we've got in terms of terracotta, and let's just have a little bit of a play, and we can get some nether brick while we're in here. You reckon red nether brick, do you, as opposed to normal nether brick? Universal healthcare in the UK, lol. Yeah. Red nether brick for the roof, says JB. What are we building again? I can't remember. It's like a warehouse. Let me see if I can get an idea of what I want to build on Google. Hang on. No, that's not what I want at all. That, perfect. That's what I want. Let me save it. Save the image to desktop, yep. And then open it. Can I open it, please? Can you let me open it? No? Oh, great. Now my computer's having a moment. Hang on, page. There we go. Hopefully the stream didn't just cut out then. One of them. That sort of thing is what I want. So, as much as it's not... Wow, there's a big delay on the stream now. There wasn't a minute ago. Yeah, that doesn't have a red nether brick roof. It's got like the grey round the bottom and the cyan at the top. Obviously, we're not going to be able to do cyan, but that sort of thing with a shallow roof. With piston doors, no, it's not going to have doors on it. It's open. It's just going to be like a dry store. Can't see the roof, says Crystal Cat. Well, I know, but you can. It's just corrugated sheets. Acacia logs. Acacia logs. It's not a bad idea. For the sliding, maybe, says TNC. Oh, for the side link. Oh, okay. Yeah, that might work, actually. That's not a bad idea. Acacia doors with trapdoors on top. Trapdoors could work, but it's very difficult to step them up at the right gradient. I think slabs going up would work really well, but trapdoors would just be... Yeah, you wouldn't be able to step them up. You'd end up with big gaps, which I don't really want. But I like the acacia thing. So think of what we could have. I mean, we could even use stone again for the roof, or even smooth stone. Smooth stone for the roof might work. As long as we got like the skylight bits, maybe. That could work. I know we've used spruce for the walls, but that's fine. It doesn't. I'm not looking to go super modern with it. We need to sort of keep it relatively in keeping with the other stuff we've got going on around our base. But yeah, let's... Have I got any acacia? What have we got in here? Oh, I got a bit. I got a bit. Let's go try that. I mean, we could always redo this frame. It doesn't have to be that. We could go and grab some, like, cyan terracotta. Not cyan. Yeah, cyan terracotta and redo that frame with that. So this would... We've got the... I guess smooth stone around the bottom. Let me just get this right, yeah? Smooth stone around the bottom. 2 meters worth of smooth stone, yeah? So that's 1 meter and that's another one. And then the acacia logs above it, right? Let's try it out. And I think for a bit of depth, I'm tempted to actually... Tempted to go in a bit with it. Although it's not quite the same as what's in the picture. I just think the depth for that will work nicely. Yes, says Dean. Boxy, yes. Crystal Cat, yeah. Bleed Blue with the thumbs up. Didn't know you could put stone brick in the furnace to get cracked. Kind until I watched Road Fox video today, says Mike. Did you not? Did you really not? That just might work. Huh. Let's build it up and find out. Let's grab some scaffold. No, forget it. Don't like scaffolding. If it's grey, maybe regular nether brick for roof, says JCB. There, that could go. I still think nether brick could definitely go. I mean, it's going to be a far cry for what we've actually just looked at, but I think it could work.
No,
Way!
You subscribed for 3 months? I can't believe it.
Click has just subscribed for 3 months saying keep calm and scream on. Thank you very much for that, big chicken. Nice. Thank you very much. Do you like my new stream sounds? They're good, aren't they? It was Slack's idea. He was like, you should use your characters to make yourself some cool stream sounds. And yeah, he was absolutely right. I love it. Now, should I just do one big door at the front? Or should I do 2 doors like on the video? Should I have a bit in the middle like that, do you think? Or should we just bring it in and just have one big door? I can't believe it. I can't do his voice at all. I'm terrible at it, aren't I? 2 doors, says JCB. Okay, fair dues. I mean, generally speaking, those units that I've been to, they only have 1 door. But we'll have 2. It's fine. There's no rules. We can do whatever we want. 2 doors from Beat Blue and Crystal Cat as well. Okay. 2 doors it is. You the guy. Oh, no, that's okay. I was going to say the problem is we'll be able to see the orange for the acacia at the bottom, but we won't because we can make full blocks, can't we? It's all right. We can make full black blocks. Not rushing you, but how long do you plan on streaming, says Night's Wraith? Well, I normally do about 2 hours, which is literally like in 2 minutes' time. And I've got a bit of time. I've got to be up relatively early tomorrow, so I don't really want to go on too much later. It's 9 o'clock for me now. I like to start winding down about this time normally. So maybe we'll do another 15 minutes or so. Just get some of these walls in and see how it goes. So if we did the door... No, we don't want it like that. Oh, man, how are we going to do this? We want it No. We've got to place it on other blocks, haven't we, to get it the way we want it. Yes, like that. That's what we wanted. Oh, yeah. He streams until donations total $50 to start kicking in to stop the madness. Yeah, absolutely. That's right. And if you haven't paid your $5 stream fee yet, make sure you do that before the end of the stream, please. Yeah, everybody, obviously, as usual, is required to pay their $5 stream fee. Subscription is not the same as that. Even if you subscribe, you still got to pay your stream fee. You know, I'm lenient. I let you all pay it whenever you want during the stream. Just make sure it happens before you leave, please. It'd be great. Thank you very much. No, I'm broke, says Knight's Wraith. Oh, well, you have to pay double next time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, man. It's not even. I think I might actually just knock that one out a little bit and have the door. No. Ooh. Yeah, let's take that up another layer. Yeah. Looks about right. Big chicken's keeping tag. I'm not paying, says Lofty. Oh, dear. We've got a non-payer in the chat. You know what we do when we got a non-payer, right? Oh, dear. Can't believe it. Of all the people as well, Lofty. Of all the people as well. Do you know, I don't think you've ever paid stream fee. Starting to get concerned that you're just getting freebies. You're just here sponging, getting free streams. Everyone else has been paying and you've just been there getting it for nothing. Can't believe it. Ban, says Mike. Yeah, that's it. See, when you use your controller, you have way more control than placing blocks and completely missing them to jump up. That's my response. Ow! My response. In fact, I'll tell you what. I was going to go get some more carpet. We'll use slabs on the inside. Slabs, please. Do patrons get out of paying that, says Dean? No, no, it's a stream fee. It's nothing to do with patron or anything else. It's a stream fee. Everybody's got to pay it. The randomizer is now following. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Don't forget to pay your stream fee now that you're a follower. That's the rules. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Patrons play double, says JCB. Absolutely, yeah. Yep. You'll have to come collect, says Sponge Blake. Oh, man. Where you live? Don't really say it. Don't tell me where you live in the chat. Okay. You get weirdos visiting your house, mate. And there, Mitz is sharing my Discord in the chat. Yeah, that's true, actually. If you're not already a member of my Discord, then what are you doing? What are you doing? Get over there. I'm always kicking about over there. If anyone wants to ask me anything, that's probably the best place to do it. I do have a questions for Foxy page. Basically, it's like a live Q&A. You can always ask me something, and I'll get back to you pretty quickly on that when I generally... Oh, no. No. And, yeah, and just, you know, place to come up with ideas, find out the latest news of what's going on the channel. Lots and lots of useful stuff from the... No! We could get a music disc here. Get him, Skeleton. Ow, not me. Heat! So, yeah, get over on my Discord. People often say, oh, you know, when are you going to do a Q&A? I don't see really much point in doing a video on it because you can ask me whenever. You can ask me whenever. I'm always available for you guys. Whatever you do, don't breathe in air quick and then choke, says Miss. It's a crazy fun place, the Discord, says Scalers. That one's not me, says Dean. No, I noticed. Thank you. There's my £5 from Lofty. They're fake. They're not real, Lofty. Oh, come on. You're so mean. Winding me up with your fake money again. Are you alright, mates? Have you just breathed in air too quick and choked? Have you tried, like, taking it easy when you're breathing? It's not a race. Epiglottal malfunction. Oh, epiglottal. Ah, I got there. See, a word. I read it. We've going to need more acacia. I don't even think I've got acacia saplings. We're going to need to do some acacia shopping soon. New Foxy Talk's coming up. 1.15 is now 1.16. Green is red, white is blue, and coronavirus as Michael Switch. I did consider, before I started recording my Super Chunk block episode today, I did consider potentially doing a live, not a live stream, a podcast instead, because yeah, there's a lot of interesting things that need talking about at the moment. So that was definitely on my mind, but I got to get content out first. Content first, then podcasts. Some would argue that podcasts are content, but some would also say they're not. Me mean, Foxy, don't know what you mean. I miss Foxy Talks as JCB. I really like doing them, but surprisingly enough, even though it's just me rabbiting on for an hour, they do take a long time because there's a lot of editing goes into them because I have to cut out quite a lot of unnecessary ramble. I have to redo quite a lot of things a few times because, believe it or not, even though I'm a bit of a talker. Oh, look at all those diamonds. Yeah, talking for that amount of time, one after another, is I tend to trip over my words a bit. Oh no! Don't put me in the void. Oh man. Die alright, says Mike on Switch. No, I don't think so. I haven't got that texture pack active, have I? That'd be a nightmare if I had. I don't think it is. But it is the portal to the what? The Diamond Alliance area. How did I end? Oh yeah, the portal's down there. Okay, fair dues. Yeah, the portal to the Diamond Alliance area. So it kind of makes sense. But who's been putting diamonds there? Who's been super rich? I'm guessing Slack. But it could have been anyone. What was I here for? Acacia. A proud shop. This place is all on fire. Slack, you're so naughty. Griefer. Oh dear. Where'd all the wood gone? What? And that chest broke. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, the chests have all glitched out here. But it appears there's nothing in them anyway. So who's got wood? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Where can I get wood from? Who's going to have acacia wood? Magic chests, says JCB. Yeah. Big Chicken must be looking over your shoulders, says Byron Bob Hope. I've been practicing doing his accent. I'm getting better. Not me. Where can I get acacia wood, guys? I suppose an acacia biome, but I don't know where there is one. Well, I know where there is one. Whether or not there'll still be acacia there, I don't know. Let's go for a fly. Acacia tree, says Soul Tundra. Well, yeah. But where are they? Need a savannah. Chop acacia tree, says Lofty. Yes. That would be the sensible thing to do. But I don't have any. He supplied prowl. Zap had a farm for one white tree, says Mike. Ah, here we go. Acacia trees. Let's go chopping. Hello, trees. Just snipping in for a little bit of a choppity chop. You don't get many, do you, though, from acacia? You hardly get any at all. There's one hiding there. I saw you this time. Not leaving one blocks over here again like I did earlier. Don't worry, guys. I've got this. I'm expert level 99 tree chopper. Destroying the local landscape. Get the blocks and run away. Is it a tall one? Didn't someone have a tree farm, says Scalos? Yeah, probably. Zap did. He's probably not on right now. And I don't feel like we're not in a position with Zap to just wander over to his base and steal his trees or use his tree farm. It's such a delicate piece of redstone. I would be terrified of breaking it. So, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. That is a bad idea. Well, it's technically a good idea, but it's a bad idea for me to do it. I you get such a little amount from acacia trees. That's why I don't have any, because I never do acacia tree farming, because it's so slow. You missed my face palm, says Mitz. What are you face palming me for? My activity feed has actually stopped working, believe it or not. In the chat above, it normally tells me when people redeem stuff, but it hasn't. It's not been working since Jesse B raided was the last thing on the activity feed, so I'm not getting anything through. The eat messages aren't coming through either. So I am sorry about that. I'm not getting any of those things. You know what you said, says Mitz. Oh, why is that a facepalm moment? I just asked if anyone had wood. It's a perfectly innocent thing to ask. You lot take it where it shouldn't go again. You lot. Hello, yellow sheep. You don't see many of those around, do you? Jesse broke it. Yeah, Jesse raided us and broke the activity feed stream. Now, technically, the other area of my chat on the left-hand side of the screen should show it as well, but that doesn't show the redemptions. That doesn't show the eat stuff. By the way, you said, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Well, I know. I was just helping your minds go to the place they shouldn't go. But only those with those sorts of minds would have gone there. So, no, I didn't say anything bad. Can't say I did. Fine, I'll give you face
mate!
Shut up. Shut up! Always wanting face palms, you lot. Destroy the acacia biome, steal all the woods. It's not going to be enough, though. It's not going to be enough. We're going to need more wood. We're going to need a acacia chopping stream, I think. Right, let's go and see if there's any
pineapples.
Yay, pineapples! Thanks, Dean. Let's go see if there's any saplings. Words. Wow. Words are not my strong suit today. Must be getting on towards 2 hours worth of streaming. I don't know why my brain always goes dead. After doing 2 hours worth of streaming, I have no idea why, but my brain just shuts off. It's like, nope. No more words for you. No more being able to think of anything. It just completely goes to sleep. And I don't get it. Maybe I should, like, have some protein bars with me while I'm streaming. Give my brain some energy. It's so weird. After, says me. You're so mean. You're so rude, mate. So mean to me. All the rambling you do, Foxy, says Lofty. Yeah, but why does it just suddenly stop? Why do I just suddenly stop the ability to ramble? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Right, we got nearly 2 stacks of this. We've got 9 saplings. Is that all we got? 9 sucklings. That's what I say. We'll plant a few more just so we haven't completely demolished the area. You know, just in case people were in some weird way they like this biome. Does anyone there in the chat, does anyone like the acacia biome? It's one of the most horrible biomes. It's so ugly. Everything's got that minging yellow tinge to it. Am I allowed to say that? That's an alright word, isn't it? That's fine. I think. Yeah, it's just gross, isn't it, the acacia biome? Eat a dictionary before streams is Lofty. I need one with a creeper explosion. That's saying pineapples after, yeah. Truly Bedrock brand energy drink, Minecraft harder. Yeah. Just unstripped acacia, that's it. Just for unstripped acacia, I fair enough. Supposed to look like Australia. Mitz is home, says Mitz. Mitz isn't from Australia. She's from the UK. She couldn't sound more Australian. Less Australian. Oh, words. See what you've done to me. Not a fan of the bio. Raise the forest and salt the earth, says Scalers. Yeah. I believe they maybe adding ostriches at some point. I don't know if that's just Java or Bedrock 2. It will be both if they get round to it. But what you've all got to understand is that Minecraft have this policy to say we're going to do this, and then they follow it up with a magical word. And that magical word is the word eventually. And what eventually means is that there is no current plan to add it in, but it is on a list of confirmed additions. What that means is they won't add it until they're literally like they've got development time to spare and they've run out of other things to add. So don't expect any of these biome updates where they say, oh, we're going to do, we're going to do all of the biome updates eventually. Don't expect them anytime soon. The voted ones we voted for, yeah. The other ones that he said, oh yeah, we're going to do those as well. They're not coming for a long time, if at all. And they keep saying, oh, Minecraft Bedrock Edition will have parity with Java eventually. This will do that eventually. This is going to happen eventually, and it means nothing. It's a buzzword that they can use to give hype and make people have positive feelings towards the game, but actually they know full well that it means it's not going to happen. And because there's no fallback on that, if they say eventually, how long is eventually? They could say, even if the game stops being popular, they could say, well, eventually we might bring it back and do it again. It's just a non-word, so don't get hyped up by the word eventually. I think fortune increases sapling drop, says Minecraft Dude. It absolutely does. It absolutely does, but I'm not going to stand around there swinging my pickaxe. Alright, in fact, I don't have my fortune one on me anyway. So, yeah, that would be pointless, getting them with Silk Touch. And when they do add it, it will break every other thing in the game, says Scales. They're getting better-ish, a bit. Have you never heard her speak, says Lawful Meteor. She's very elegant. Elegant, Mitts? That's nice, isn't it, Mitts? Oh, she's done the same thing. Elegant, question marks. Eventually equals maybe. I don't even think it equals maybe. I think eventually is their way of saying, don't expect it anytime soon, but one day it might happen. Well, we've still run out of blocks, although technically we need backdoors on this thing as well. But I'm not going to worry about that right now, because my peepses and my peepesses and all of my other peepy type people, it is unfortunately the end of the live stream. I've had a good time. Have you guys enjoyed it? I've enjoyed it. We've done a lot of stuff today. We've got a lot of stuff done. It's been very productive. Home for the spiders, says Michael Switch. Yep, that's what I was making all along. My secret plan was the home for spiders. Slack's live, says TNC Cuban. I guess we ought to raid Slack then, really, didn't we? And thank you for the cheers from Dart, and moderators was Mitts, followers, all of those people in the list of the credits there. Thank you very much. And resubscribers was Click43. Thank you very much. How did you add the stream counter? With great difficulty, Sponge Blake. That's an absolute pain to add that. Yeah, it wasn't a simple thing, believe it or not. Looks simple, doesn't it? But it was a whole world of pain. It wasn't pain, but it was a pain in the butt. Hit me up on Discord and I will explain it to you how you add it, because it's not particularly simple. Right, anyway, I'm dawdling here. Well, I should be handing off to Slack, really, shouldn't I? So, who's up for a nice Slack Lizard raid? I think that's a good thing to be doing at this time of day. Let's chuck those back in those boxes there. Let me just organise my inventory very quickly, because I like to be neat and tidy, And let's do it. Let's raid Slack. We'll go... Where's the raid button? There it is. There we go. Let's do that. We're going to raid him in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Go, go, go. See you later, guys. Bye.